Hey now, you asked for it and now you're getting it. Another system from Forex Factory. This is Trader's Landing. In this installment of Trader's Landing, we'll be going to examine the daylight trading strategy by LauraT. Please note, this system can be traded a few different ways. I created one for this test specifically targeted for beginner traders. More on that at the end of the video. But for right now, we're going to review this strategy, including the indicators used and entry criteria with examples. Then I'm going to test it 100 times in a row, followed by an analysis of the test data, a review of the equity curve, ideas for improvement, and conclude with my thoughts on this strategy. You can review the system specifics, including the link to the thread on Forex Factory where I found this trading system, in the video description below. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you know when more content is released. Let's get into it. So this system uses 3 custom indicators that are freely available on TradingView. Just a reminder, the links to these indicators are in the description. The first 2 indicators are specifically designed for this trading system. The first is the PBFX Daylight Indicator by Petticoat. And the second is the PBFX Williams Percent R, also by Petticoat. These 2 indicators will tell where our entries are. The third indicator we're going to use is ATR Bands by Alexander TH. The ATR Bands are going to establish where we place our stop and thus where we take our profits. All indicators will be used with default settings. Let's go over the rules and review a long entry. So we're looking for 3 things. Number 1, we're looking for the Williams oscillator blue line to be over the red line, which it is right there. We are looking for the green moving average to be above the red moving average with daylight in between, which it does right there. And then we are looking for price to close above the green moving average, and that happens on this candle right here. So that is our trigger candle. We are going to enter on the close, put our stop at the ATR line, and target 2 to 1. And let's see how this plays out. And that one is a winner. And let's review another long example. And here we have another long example. We have the Williams oscillator blue line above the red. We have the green moving average above the red moving average with daylight in between. And we have price closing above the green moving average, and everything happens on this candle right here. And that's our trigger candle. So we are going to put our entry order in there, put our stop at the ATR band, and we are going to target 2 to 1. And let's see how this plays out. And that one is another winner. Now let's flip to shorts. For shorts, we're looking for the exact opposite of longs. We're looking on the Williams oscillator for the blue line to be below the red line. On the moving averages, we're looking for the green line to be below the red line with daylight in between. We're looking for price to close below the green line. And everything happens on this candle right here. That's our trigger candle. So we are going to enter short at the close of that candle. Our stop will be the ATR band, and we are going to target 2 to 1. And let's see how that plays out. And that one is a winner. Now let's do one more example. And this is our final short example. We have blue below the red on the Williams oscillator. We have green below the red on the moving averages with daylight. And we have a price closing below the green moving average, and everything coalesces on this bullish candle right here. And that will be our trigger candle for entry. We are going to enter short at the close of that candle, stop at the ATR band, and we are going to target 2 to 1. And let's see how this plays out. And that one is a winner. And now it's time to do what we do. Let's review the test data. This test was done on the Euro USD using 1-hour candles. It took 4.5 months to find the 100 trades. There were 38 that hit target 1 and then stopped out, and another 25 that hit target 2 at a 2-to-1 ratio. There were 37 losers for a winning percentage of 63%. Most consecutive wins in a row was 6. Most consecutive losses in a row was 4. The gain on the account was 19.5%, risking 1% per trade. The equity curve on here shows a choppy period at the start, followed by some impulsive positivity on the simulated account. More on that next. How do we find the crumbs on this system and make it better? In LauraT's thread, she gives some specific advice on how to change the exits. There are many different ways you can trade this system. I just came up with one for my test. But after doing the test, I noticed many of the stops happened where we're going against the trend. So maybe adding a trend indicator like a 200 EMA over the price could help, or maybe putting a line on the 50 level of the Williams oscillator could filter out some losses. Only testing will tell us. How would you find the crumbs here? Let me know in the comments below. So to wrap this one up, the system is great, especially for beginners. It has the promise of a nice winning percentage along with a healthy gain on account, but only more testing and optimizing could unleash the true potential of this system. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more content like this, it makes sense to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns in the comment section below. Bye for now.